What's up, everybody? This is Carl from Techful Goodies, and today we are doing a 60-day look back on TEMU Haul number 5 from October of 2023. Okay, yeah, that was a little past 60 days, but I'm running behind on my recording. I'm sorry. So I'm getting to these, and they will be coming out. I know everyone seems to like them. Just what I do is give you my opinion after using the items from a TEMU haul for about 60 days, 60 to 90 days, and let you know whether or not it was good, it was a stinker, or if it was just middle of the road. So let's go ahead and pull up this video and take a look at what's going on here. All right, let's go ahead and take the first item here in the bag, as I always say. Yes. Okay, so this is another neon sign. This is something that I actually really like. I've liked these neon signs a lot. And in fact, yep, you can see it over my shoulder. This is the one that I have hanging on the wall. You've probably seen it in all my videos. I have absolutely no problem with all these little neon signs that I've gotten. I've gotten these two here, and I've gotten this one over here, the rocket. As you can see here, I've got it up on the wall. Very happy with it. No issue with the neon signs so far. Okay, so the next device is the vacuum sealer. So this isn't like a name brand vacuum sealer. It really was sort of an inexpensive vacuum sealer. I've used it a lot and I've had no problems with it. It works every single time. I haven't broken it. I haven't had any problems with it. When I show it in the demo here, it seems to work great, and it continued to work great for me, so I have absolutely no problem with it. Sometimes you buy these sort of cheaper devices like this, and then they conk out like a week later, and you're like, dude, why did I buy this? So vacuum sealer, definitely thumbs up, seal of approval. It works fine, works great. I haven't had to purchase any more bags for it, so I don't know exactly what kind of replacement bags you might want to get, but I think it just uses the normal replacement bags. One thing to note, if you're storing sort of dry goods or things that are safe, you can open it up and reuse the bag. So keep that in mind. But as you can see in the video, it worked perfectly fine to seal up that Altoids tin, right? So yeah, definitely good. And then the next thing that was in the bag was these Apple lightning cables. Absolutely no problem with them. Like I said in the video, I was going to take it with me on a cruise for my kids to use. They work perfectly fine. I didn't have any problem and still don't have any problem with these Apple lightning cables. So sure, why not? Yes. So this is one thing I wanted to clear up is that I do have the pen. It sits on my desk. I use it all the time. It works great. And I said that it was a little rattly and I was like, maybe it's not so good. But some people corrected me on in the comment section. It's because there is a screwdriver tool at the top here that I didn't know about. So that's the only thing. So when it moves back and forth, it rattles a little bit, but people cleared that up, and other people have commented that they have the same pen that they've gotten. It's worked fine. And so, yeah, A+ on this one. Again, picking up some winners here. So that's good. Just letting you know, no problem with that pen. Okay, yes. So I got a small roll of LEDs just to test them out from TEMU because I'm very specific on what kind of LEDs I like. This one actually ended up working just fine. I don't like that there is a proprietary app that you have to use. I wish it integrated with something else, so you have to have that specific app on there, so you're limited to what that app allows. But at the same time, it works fine. I'm using them downstairs on my entertainment system just to kind of do a little bit of backlight, and they've worked just fine. The one thing I do like about these is that it does work off of just like a standard brick like this. You don't have to have any fancy external power sources. It isn't very long, but it worked just fine. No issues with it. I think depending on your application, you could consider picking up something like that if you want something just inexpensive to go underneath your desk to give some light. It'll work fine, just fine. Next in the bag. So I've gotten these multiple times at TEMU. It's a sound reactive light bar. Let me jump forward to show you exactly how it works. So basically, as you talk, it'll give you kind of like a equalizer type of look. And I love these. In fact, I've given them both to my kids. They have them on their desk. It's just a little neat add-on to your desk, and it just sort of reacts to the sound in the room. So if you're playing games, if you're listening to music, great, absolutely recommended. All right, so this is less super tech, and it is more testy outy, but this jar opener works great. I use it all the time. Sits in my drawer downstairs. Not that I'm not strong enough to open jars, because I definitely am, but having this little device where you can kind of put it onto something like a jar or something, and let me back this up a little bit, and use it to open up the device. Sometimes they're stuck. Sometimes you need a little bit of help. So it kind of gives you that leverage that you need. So absolutely, I have no problem with this. Hasn't broken, stayed just fine. Good to go. All right, so next in the box was the QC 3.0 fast charger. Problem with this is that as soon as I recorded this thing was pretty much out of stock. I couldn't find it anywhere. So if you can find something similar, it might work, but I love it. I took it with me on travel. And it's so versatile because, and sorry that it's out of stock and I'm talking it up so much, but I love it because it has that digital display that shows you right here. You can see it. It shows you exactly how much charging you're using, right? So depending on what port you're plugged into, if you're using USB-A or USB-C, it'll give you the different wattage outputs. So you can see there I'm using, this is actually 5 volt, 1.2 amps, so multiply volts per amps. So that's about a 7 watt output just for a standard USB-A port, which is good. And if you plug it into USB-C, as you can see here, so this is a 12 volt at 2.2 amps. And so that's about 24 watts. So depending on what device you're using, that was showing. So I would recommend it. Go ahead on there and see if it's available again. It's a great little plug, universal plug across the board. You can plug multiple devices in it. I have it in my kitchen, so we can come up and just plug in whatever we need. And it still works to this day. I take it in my backpack all the time too. Okay. So this is a mouse. What I felt about this mouse is that it was very lightweight, it felt kind of cheap, but it's worked quite well. It's a little bulky, but I've had no issues with it. It has all the buttons that I want on there. And the one thing I always look at a portable mouse is the fact that it will go into a sleep or standby mode. This one in particular is using a battery. And if it stays on all the time, that battery will absolutely drain quickly. But if it has an auto sleep mode, it will last a really, really, really long time. And all you do is when you come back and you try to move your mouse, it's not going to move, but you just click the left mouse button and it will reconnect right to the computer and just start working. So would I recommend this? For the price, probably, if you just want an extra toss around mouse. I like to have an extra mouse sitting around for projects or for anything that I'm working on or to take with me. So it's about a middle of the road, but you can check it out and see if something you'd like. Okay, so don't get mad at me. I didn't use this very much. My plan was to take this and put it out in the front and use it to sort of record when my packages were delivered and stuff like this, but it's, word to the wise, it's not waterproof. All right, so I put it out there, it got wet and absolutely stopped working right away. So that's no default of the device. It actually says not weather resistant on the box, but my dumb self actually just went ahead and put it outside and ruined it. So I cannot give you an appropriate update to this camera. I wish that I could. Definitely check out reviews on it. Maybe it's something that you might be able to use. I've seen a lot of people use these things. Just plug it into a light socket, hook up the app, and it's good to go. But not in my case. So sorry about that. All right. Solar power battery bank. And yes, I'm looking at you, the person that commented the other day of what about the update for the power bank? This is the video for it. Okay. Charges slowly. So from solar, it's not like those solar panels are going to charge that battery up. It has a low milliamp hour, which means it's about 5,000 milliamp hours. So it might charge your phone maybe once. And the output is also slow. That being said, in an emergency, having something like this in your car, I don't know if you're stranded or something like this, it worked just fine. It charges fine. It shows the battery output. It shows the battery charge fill on the outside with the 3 little dots, and it charged the phone, and it's got a flashlight. So all across the board, it's not going to be your everyday charger. It's a backup charger. Don't buy it if you want to charge your phone fast. It's going to charge slow, but in an emergency situation, having this in your car or having this with you, I would definitely recommend, but I wouldn't recommend it as a power bank that you use every day. So there you go. Thanks for asking on the comment the other day. Okay, so tablet. So this is a $59, $60 tablet. I have a full video that I will put up here in a card that you can click and watch the review of to find out a little bit more about this. It's been fine. It is slow. It is using Android, I think, I can't remember what it's called, Android Go. So it's a slimmed down version of Android. But for the purpose and the price, I think it's a pretty good trade-off. Again, not a lot of storage, not a lot of speed, but it will play videos in the car for your kids. If you just want something that you're not worried about getting broken, it might be the way to go. I would definitely go ahead and check out my video review of it. I go through all the details and stuff like that. So it's something that you can check out if you're interested in this tablet. But yeah, that's about it. That's another 60-day TEMU wrap-up, ready for you to take a look at and figure out if you want to buy any of those things. Again, I appreciate all the support lately. I love doing these TEMU hauls. Ask any questions. I know I breeze through these 60-day updates pretty quick because I don't want to waste your time. I want to let you know if it's good or if it's bad or if it's medium. So absolutely click that like button. Let me know that you like this kind of video and to keep doing these. Subscribe. I'd love to see you back. But until next time, this is Carl from Techful Goodies, and I'm out.